This story is not my own. Full credit goes to the author of this incredible story that is now in the public domain. I think that squirrels are all around us. We see them every day, and we typically don't recognize them until we run out of options. Mostly invisible until there's work to be done in a nearly impossible situation. Watch for the squirrels. This is the Vocal Velvet audio series, and the house rules are quite simple. Before we read and before we listen, we dance. We dance, darling. So, shall we? The Lion and the Squirrel. This is a tale about the beasts of the forest. The lion was killing them and eating them so fast that one day the beasts met together and said, "Look here, the lion will soon annihilate us. Let us take counsel to see what we can do to save ourselves." So they all assembled and went together to the lion. They said to him, "O great one, elder brother of the forest, we have something to ask you." And they continued, "We will bring you one of our number to eat every morning if you will leave the rest of us alive." The lion thought a while and finally agreed to this, and they went off. Next morning they drew lots, and the lot fell upon the gazelle. So the others seized the gazelle and took her to the lion. Then the lion killed her and ate her and did not hurt any of the others. The following morning the beast did the same thing. This time it was the roan antelope. They took him to the lion, who killed him and ate him, but let the others go. This went on every day until at last the lot fell to the squirrel. I think that squirrels are all around us. We see them every day, and we typically don't recognize them until we run out of options. Mostly invisible until there's work to be done in a nearly impossible situation. Watch for the squirrels. The others seized him, that is, the squirrel, and were about to take him to the lion, when the squirrel said, No, let me go. I will go to the lion of my own free will." And they said, "Very well," and released him. The squirrel went to his hole and fell asleep and did not go out before noon. But the lion in his den began to feel hungry. Nothing had been brought for him. He arose in anger and went out with much roaring to look for the beasts of the forest. They weren't keeping up their end of the bargain. The squirrel came out of his hole and climbed a tree near a well. He watched the lion from far off. When he had passed, the squirrel called out, "What is making you roar?" The lion replied, "Ever since daybreak, I've been waiting for you. Yet you have brought me nothing." Then the squirrel from on top of the tree said, "Well, look here. We cast lots, and the lots fell upon me, and I was coming to you and bringing you some honey when another lion in this well stopped me and stole the honey." Then the lion exclaimed, "Where is this lion?" And the squirrel came down and said, "He's in the well, but he says that he is stronger than you are." Then the lion was furious and ran to the well. He stopped at the edge and looked in and saw another lion looking at him. In reality, it was his own reflection, but that pride'll get you. Then the lion abused him, the animal facing the well, and the echo in the well roared back at him. Finally, in a rage, the lion sprang into the well and sank in the water and was drowned. Then the squirrel returned to where the beasts were and said, "I've killed the lion, so you can go feed in the forest in peace. As for me, I'm going to go live in my hole." And he went home. You gotta love the squirrels. They major in the light work. And that, my dear listeners, brings us to the end of today's story with a word of advice. Keep your eye on the squirrel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Find us wherever podcasts are found, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Until the next time, safe travels and be well.